Do you have any other questions for me?
Yes, I have one more. What should clients expect during a case?
During a case, so typically clients will come to me and they haven't filed in a couple years and they're not really sure how much they owe. They usually get a lot of letters and they probably haven't opened them. So when you come to me, you just kind of tell me what's going on. I give a free 15-minute consult, and based on that, I'll give you some direction and see if it's a good fit. If you sign up for representation, I'll send you out a power of attorney form. And what that will do is that'll allow me to contact the IRS and estate taxing authority on your behalf. And then I'll ask them. I'll get the list of missing returns. I'll get the statute of limitations dates. I'll get the status of your case. Are you with appeals? Are you with a revenue officer? Are you pending bankruptcy? Is there an outstanding levy? I'll get the case status. I'll also get a list of the liability and any other outstanding issues. So if my clients don't know what's going on, I'll go right to the taxing authority and basically pull their entire case and see what we need to do to get them back into compliance. After that, I'll link them up with an amazing CPA or an accountant that does cleanup work. So they actually are specialized in going back for a couple of years, finding those missing returns. Once those returns are filed, we'll know the entire size of liability. While the accountant is working on filing the returns, I will work on a financial breakdown. So we'll look at the most kind of a snapshot, like the last 3 months, like what's going on. We'll also look at the past couple of returns, years of returns as well. And with that, I'm able to talk to my clients and give them an accurate understanding of what's going on with their taxes with both the IRS and the state when it comes to their issues and their debt. And we'll go over the resolution options. So we'll look at, hey, if you qualify for an offer and compromise, here's what that's going to look like. If you qualify for an installment agreement or a partial pay installment agreement, I'll go over those options and the pros and cons of each of those options. There's like a 1-year rule. There's kind of collectible. If we need to go to appeals, if there's a lien or levy issue. So the biggest thing is that whichever resolution option my clients choose, that they're making an informed decision. So once they choose their option, then I'll go ahead and I'll negotiate it the best I can. There's no guarantees, of course, but I do try to, give them a fairly, in my case, sometimes it is the best guess on how the case is going to turn out and what the resolution is going to be. And then after we've got them all into a resolution for all of their debt, we will go look at penalties. So how can we get the debt smaller? Typically, the purpose of penalties is not to punish a taxpayer, but to encourage quote unquote voluntary compliance. So having your resolution first and then going after the penalty abatement, typically your chances are better in getting those penalties removed. After all that, my clients can choose to stay on board for monitoring, which I offer, or I'm always here if they need me in the future. So that's kind of a typical case. Typically, once clients hire me, what I want them to know is just pick up the phone and talk to me, send me the documents that I need, and that's basically the heavy lifting on your part. The rest is all I'll do. I'll do the financial breakdown, I'll do the negotiations and contacting taxing authorities, negotiating any holds against enforced collection actions to allow us time to do our work and CPAs to file the tax returns too. So that's kind of what a typical case looks like. I try to make it as streamlined and as easy for my clients as possible. So, good question.
Thank you.